if you look at history, in the BC years, we had a matriarchal society. And in that society, intuition and ceremony and community was really highlighted. And then somewhere along the line, we moved into this patriarchal society that condemned a lot of that, made our lives very black and white. Our healthcare system is a great example of this. You have this problem, I'm going to give you this diagnosis, here's the solution. The other example of a patriarchal change that has really, I think, hurt women has been, we don't talk about the menstrual cycle, we don't talk about the fact that our hormones make us all spectrums of the emotional range. That's how we're meant to be. And so what I see now, and what I spent some time really studying what happened after the 1918 pandemic flu. Out of that came one of the major themes was a new woman. And that new woman was the flapper. And she cut her skirt short and her hair short. She drank, she smoked, and she was the rebel. So I kept asking myself last year, like, what's going to happen to women that emerge out of this pandemic? And what I'm now seeing is exactly what you just said, that I think the place we want to go to is the blending of the patriarch and the matriarch. It's not an opposition. It's in bringing all parts of ourselves together. And then beyond that is the wisdom of a woman that as we get older, we become more powerful. And that not just for ourselves, but for everybody around us. And that is this part of the menopausal journey that is not being expressed. And I will tell you that I sit in my power now at my age, and I love it. But it took me understanding that I'm going to be blending the feminine with the masculine, and that as I move through this hormonal change for myself, I'm more powerful than ever based off of the changes that are happening to me within my feminine body. So I'm curious your thoughts on that. And I'm really looking to rebrand this process for women, because it's not, we're looking at the wrong thing. We're looking at the wrinkles on our face. We're still looking at, for a lot of women in their 50s and 60s, they're still looking at the number on the scale. And I feel like there's an opportunity for us to step into the greatest moment of our life if we start to dive into conversations like this.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's the relationship that we have to adversity that is at the core of the, sort of, I guess, misunderstanding around what it is that happens for us over the life cycle, because it's not just for women, right? Like, we don't initiate our adolescence. So you basically coast from your childlike, dependent, helpless, powerless position into your adult clothes. And there's no actual transition where you meet with strategically imposed adversity with the support of the elders in a community who are gazing upon you, connecting to your higher capacity so you can step into it beyond this too small frame of your child consciousness. That doesn't occur, right? So all of the ensuing experiences that we might have are going to be based on maintaining this illusion of control, because we don't have that sense of, oh, I'm an adult now, right? Like, I am not that kid who is helpless.